Among the Ironborn, strength is everything, and few men embodied that truth more brutally than Victarion Greyjoy. Brother of Balon Greyjoy and Euron Greyjoy, Victarion was not the most cunning nor the most charismatic of the Greyjoys, but he was the most feared. From a young age, Victarion was shaped by the old way, the ancient code of the Ironborn. He did not question, he did not doubt. He obeyed. To him, the world was simple: the strong take, the weak lose, and Victarion was very strong. He grew into a massive warrior, a man of iron discipline and brutal efficiency. As commander of the Iron Fleet, he became the weapon of House Greyjoy, leading raids, battles, and naval campaigns with relentless force. During the Greyjoy Rebellion, Victarion fought as one of Balon's key commanders, helping carry out the early successes of the Ironborn, including devastating strikes along the western coast. But the rebellion ended in defeat. The Iron Fleet was broken, Pike fell, and Victarion lived. For a man like him, survival meant only one thing: he would fight again. But his greatest conflict would not come from enemies. It would come from his own blood, his brother, Euron Greyjoy. Euron was everything Victarion was not: cunning, manipulative, unpredictable. Where Victarion was strength, Euron was chaos. Where Victarion followed rules, Euron broke them. And then Euron crossed a line no Ironborn could ignore. He seduced Victarion's wife. Among the Ironborn, this was more than betrayal. It was humiliation. Victarion responded the only way he knew how. He beat his wife to death with his own hands. Not Euron, her, because in his mind she had dishonored him. But even that did not bring peace. The law of the Ironborn forbade him from killing his brother. So Victarion lived, with rage, with shame, with a hatred he could not act upon. When Balon Greyjoy died and the King's Moot was called, Victarion saw his chance. He would claim the Seastone Chair. He would become king. He would restore honor through strength. But he underestimated Euron. Euron won, not through strength, through manipulation, through promises, through darkness. Victarion bent the knee, but not the heart. Then came Euron's command. Victarion was to sail east, to find Daenerys Targaryen, to bring her back, and to marry her for Euron. But Victarion is not a man who plays another man's game. As he sails across the seas with the Iron Fleet, he begins to form his own plan. He will find Daenerys, but he will not give her to Euron. He will take her for himself, and with her, he will take dragons. Along the journey, Victarion encounters dark forces, including a mysterious red priest who binds himself to his cause. Through rituals and fire, Victarion's wounded hand becomes something unnatural, burning, powerful, touched by something beyond the drowned god. For the first time in his life, Victarion steps into a world he does not understand. Magic, prophecy, dragons. But one thing never changes. He is still the same man, a weapon, a storm at sea, a warrior who does not stop. As his fleet cuts through the waters toward Meereen, one truth follows him like a shadow. Victarion Greyjoy is not the smartest man in the game, but he may be one of the most dangerous, because he does not hesitate. And in a world of schemers and liars, sometimes the most dangerous man is the one who only knows how to destroy.